Hey y'all, Amy here. Welcome back to the farm. Today we are going to get a brand new bull. Let's go. All right, y'all. So first of all, we have the bull. Well, we got the bull. And I did some clips this morning of what we did along the way of getting the bull. Let me share those with you here. The first thing that we did was we had to take some of the seed. We got rye seed. Told y'all that in the last video. Part of it was for my brother, so we got that loaded up. We took it in the cattle trailer since we were gonna need the cattle trailer anyway for the bull. So we went, I'm gonna share those clips with you here of us doing that, and then we'll be at our present moment. All right, so we've got the bull, which, did I tell you his name yet? His name is Dash. We have him pinned up over here separately because we're gonna let the cows meet him through the fence and through the gate first before we put him right out there with them. All right, I'm gonna tell you just a little bit about this guy. He came from a Holstein dairy cow that belonged to my family, where I grew up on a homestead, and we had a milk cow. Now, she was bred to a Black Angus, who was then bred to a Black Angus, who was then bred to a Red Angus. There's red and black in there. So, this guy right here is only, it's 3% or 7% Holstein. That's it. Everything else is Black and Red Angus. And he came out like this. The odds of that gene coming through and giving him this coloring is very, very rare. But isn't that so cool? It's really cool. Not only because he came lines down from my family's milk cow, but also the chances that he looks like this. Now, his babies, of course, very likely won't have any of these dairy looking coloration to them at all because, well, it's very odd that he came to be this color. But anyway, I'm back here behind the catch pen area in the shade, and he has a shaded spot behind me. He's just not in there. He's over there. We have him in here, like I said, to keep him separate from the ladies. I don't know, are they gonna be mean to him or not? I don't know. I want them to meet across the fence first before we just throw him out there. I will say though that the milk cow that he came from way back when I was young, I'm gonna see if I can get my sisters to send me some pictures of them, or of her. I don't have any of the pictures. They're all in a box at my parents' house somewhere. So I'm gonna see if my sisters can send me some pictures. If so, I will put them here. If they're here, they found some pictures. If they're not here, they didn't. But anyway, it was Daisy. He came from a milk cow line, Daisy. And that's why one of our cows now is named Daisy, after the milk cow from my childhood. Y'all, look what the kids have found over here. Look at the size of that thing. What is this, y'all?
A hickory horned caterpillar.
Tell me about it.
It's not poisonous, and it won't sting you. It turns into a regal moth. And its wingspan is 6 inches.
Yeah, it can be up to that big, huh? Lacey, put your hand down here so I get an idea of how big this thing is. Look at the size of that guy. He is huge. He looks dangerous, but he's harmless, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
That is pretty cool. All right, y'all, let's let him out and see how this goes. All right, y'all, I did not show it here. Whew, trying to get y'all out of the sun. But he went right to trying to do his job. He's still a little young. We have had bulls successfully do things at this age before, and so we know that it's possible. Usually you don't expect a bull to be able to succeed in doing things until they're like a year and a half, 2 years old, but it's possible. And we got him young. We wanted him particularly, and so I don't know how long it'll be before he's successful in doing his job, but there we go. All right, y'all, well, thanks for hanging out with us today while we went and got Dash. Until next time, keep on the sunny side.